A Plated Article by Charles Dickens. Narrated by Gary Appleton. Putting up for the night in one of the chiefest towns of Staffordshire, I find it to be by no means a lively town. In fact, it is as dull and dead a town as anyone could desire not to see. It seems as if its whole population might be imprisoned in its railway station. The Refreshment Room at that station is a vortex of dissipation compared with the extinct town inn, the Dodo, in the dull High Street. Why High Street? Why not rather Low Street, Flat Street, Low-Spirited Street, Used-Up Street? Where are the people who belong to the High Street? Can they all be dispersed over the face of the country, seeking the unfortunate strolling manager who decamped from the mouldy little theatre last week, in the beginning of his season, as his playbills testify, repentantly resolved to bring him back and feed him, and be entertained? Or can they all be gathered to their fathers in the two old churchyards near to the High Street retirement, into which churchyard appears to be a mere ceremony? There is so very little life outside their confines, and such small discernible difference between being buried alive in the town and buried dead in the town tombs. Over the way, opposite to the staring blank bow windows of the Dodo, are a little ironmonger's shop, a little tailor's shop with a picture of the fashions in the small window, and a bandy-legged baby on the pavement staring at it, a watchmaker's shop where all the clocks and watches must be stopped, I am sure, for they could never have the courage to go with the town in general, and the Dodo in particular, looking at them. Shade of Mrs. Linwood, erst of Leicester Square, London, thou art welcome here, and thy retreat is fitly chosen. I myself was one of the last visitors to that awful storehouse of the life's work, where an anchorite old man and woman took my shilling with a solemn wonder, and conducting me to a gloomy sepulchre of needlework dropping to pieces with dust and age, and shrouded in twilight at high noon, left me there, chilled, frightened, and alone. And now, in ghostly letters, on all the dead walls of this dead town, I read thy honoured name, and find that thy Last Supper.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?